Hi, I'm Russ Montgomery, Director of Health Economics at Ambu. I'm excited to share with you the results of a recently published study comparing single-use and reusable rhinolaryngoscopes. This independent, peer-reviewed study found that Ambu A-Scope 4 rhinolaryngoscope is less costly and performs better than reusable rhinolaryngoscopes. The study is titled Reusable versus Disposable Nasopharyngolaryngoscopes, Cost Analysis and Resident Survey, and was conducted at SUNY Upstate Medical University. The researchers compared the costs of reusable flexible rhinolaryngoscopes and Ambu's single-use A-Scope 4 rhinolaryngoscope, and also conducted a survey of physicians to assess the physicians' views on the performance of reusables and A-Scope. Before we dive into the details of the study, a little background. Nasopharyngolaryngoscope is a scope used for ENT procedures. You may also hear the term rhinolaryngoscope used. For ease of comparison, that's the term we'll be using. A rhinolaryngoscope is a flexible endoscope that is commonly used to examine the nose, throat, and vocal cords. Let's start with a cost comparison. The cost to perform a procedure with a reusable rhinolaryngoscope varies by facility and is driven by three main cost drivers: capital equipment, reprocessing, and repairs. The cost to use a single-use rhinolaryngoscope is driven only by the purchase price of the scope, since repairs and reprocessing are eliminated. Now, let's look at all of these cost drivers. First, let's look at the cost of capital equipment. This site has an annual procedure volume of 660 procedures. They use 6 total scopes, each of which cost $4,000. They also utilize one video tower with a purchase price of $8,000. Spreading these costs over the lifespan of the capital and the annual procedure volume results in an average cost of equipment of $50 per procedure. Next, let's look at the cost of reprocessing. This site utilizes high-level disinfection in an automatic endoscope reprocessor. The authors found a reprocessing material cost of $9 per procedure. However, they note that this figure does not capture all of the materials used in the reprocessing cycle. They also found a hands-on labor cost of $18 per procedure. This results in a reprocessing cost of $27 per procedure. And finally, let's look at the cost of repairs. Repairs for reusable endoscopes can be quite costly. In this study, the average cost to repair a broken rhinolaryngoscope was $3,800. Spread over their annual procedure volume, this resulted in a per procedure repair cost of $161. Now let's examine the costs all together. The total cost to use a reusable rhinolaryngoscope was found to be $238 per procedure. In comparison, the cost of Ambu's single-use rhinolaryngoscope was found to be $172 per procedure, and eliminated the need for costly repairs and reprocessing. The study concluded that converting from reusable rhinolaryngoscopes to Ambu's single-use A-Scope 4 rhinolaryngoscope would lead to a savings of $67 per procedure. The authors also conducted a survey of physicians to assess their opinions of A-Scope 4 rhinolaryngoscope compared to reusable rhinolaryngoscopes. They found that physicians rated A-Scope 4 rhinolaryngoscope statistically significantly better in overall performance than reusable rhinolaryngoscopes. A-Scope was rated better than reusables in setup and convenience, and rated equally in maneuverability and ergonomics. In summary, Ambu A-Scope 4 rhinolaryngoscope is a sterile, single-use rhinolaryngoscope that costs less per procedure than reusable rhinolaryngoscopes, and was rated superior in overall performance. For more information on Ambu A-Scope 4 rhinolaryngoscope and our portfolio of sterile single-use endoscopes, please visit us at ambuusa.com.